You've heard of the Salem Witches, right? Well, I'm here in front of the house of one of the 9 judges who condemned them, one of the oldest houses still standing here in Salem. 14 women, 20 total hanged, 1692 accused, tried and executed. If there was ever an origin story of mis or disinformation and the contagion of mass hysteria, the witch trials here are it. In a really Puritan town struggling with war and freezing conditions, suffocating expectations as well, nobody was able to step out of line. Many of those were women, and they were different. Unmarried, independent, landowners, tavern keepers and rule breakers. And in a world built on obedience, they were unique, and that was enough. Bridget Bishop wore bright clothes and was outspoken and owned her own tavern. Tituba played games that gave teen girls a voice. Martha Corrie questioned the trials and women's rights in a system that really was set against them from the very start, because once you were accused, there was absolutely no way out. They didn't fit in, they didn't fit the mold. They were self-made women who challenged a system, and that made them really dangerous. But here's how I see it. They were first movers, not because they necessarily wanted to be, but because they refused to be anyone other than themselves. They suffered a really terrible fate here, but in doing so, they changed the trajectory of life for millions of women who came after them. So if you've ever been called too loud or too much, or you're too different, remember, the world doesn't change by those who fit in. It changes by those brave enough to stand out by being themselves. The Salem Witches were simply strong women, and they're today's first movers, the women you need in your feed.